Hey you guys, so I'm currently taking a break from watching sad Dr. Rose videos. Yeah, you know, Doctor Who, Rose Tyler. If you don't know who those people are, don't watch Doctor Who. Then just ignore that. So I'm here to do a book haul, so yay. I'm not sure exactly when I'll upload this, so whenever I find somewhere to upload it from, maybe the library or my brother's house, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but I have some books to show you. Now, these first books are the books I actually bought this month. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to buy a lot, but I sort of kind of made that. I sort of kind of got that. Yeah, I didn't really buy a lot, but you guys can be the judge. The first book I got is Parlor Poetry, and it is by Michael Turner. Well, it is selected and introduced by Michael Turner, meaning I guess he picked the poems because the poems are all from different people, and then he made an introduction. But I really kind of like this, and I found this in like an antique shop that I was just shouldn't have been in, but I've been kind of feeling low on the poetry. I haven't read a lot lately, so I picked up a poetry book, and it seems really interesting, and I like it. Next, I got How Green Was My Valley by Richard Llewellyn. And I don't know, I've seen this name around a few times, and I believe they turned it into a movie. So I decided just to go ahead and pick it up. It wasn't that much, so we will see. I think it's about some mining town or something like that. So hopefully I will read it and figure it out. And then next I got Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And I believe I've read this book a long time ago, but it's been so long since I have read it, so I decided just to go ahead and pick up this copy. I can't wait. Next, at this last thing I got from the poetry shop was some more poetry, because I really wanted some more poetry, and it is the selected works of Stephen Vincent Benet, and then I also got his prose also, which I think is a bunch of short. There's also a bunch of short stories in here. It came in this thing, which is super old and stuff. So I'm guessing these books are really old, at least. So hopefully I do not damage anything too much. Yeah, and that's everything that I got from the antique shop. They were having a sale. It was kind of still. It was like $18 for all of it, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah. Moving on from that, some stuff that I think I ordered it last month. Most of them, like in that last week before I said that I was buying less, and in this case I did. I only had bought 5 books, so that was good. Maybe not when you learn later on what else I got, but we'll see. So the next book I got from eBay, and it is Wrecked by Anna Davies. And I absolutely love this cover. I really do. It's like silvery, and yet it's not too blinding. And this guy looks like he has like scales up here, and then, So, just read the back real quick. Some things have to be believed to be seen. Legend says that if you say her name while at sea, the sea witch will invoke her wrath and you'll be taken down to the depths. Miranda O'Rourke has never taken these stories seriously until she found herself grieving after an ill-fated boat ride left her injured and several friends dead. Though her guilt, she dreams of being helped ashore by a mysterious boy who can't possibly exist. In order to forget and drown out the voices of the people that accuse her of killing her friends, she swims at a deserted beach. One night she meets Christian, who is elusive about what he's doing there. Miranda finds herself strangely drawn to him, but Christian is hiding a secret that could cost Miranda so much more than she has already lost. And I had looked this up on Goodreads, and it didn't seem to have a lot of good reviews. I think they gave it an average of like 3 stars, but I still wanted to read it and see and find out for myself, so here we are. The next book I've actually kind of had for a while, sort of. Remember when I got Rotten Ruin and Dust and Decay? Well, I also bought one other thing by him from the same seller, but then he was in the hospital and he had told somebody else to ship it, but they forgot this book, and then I got it like 2 weeks later after that. So, and it is Dark Eating by Patrick Carmaine. I'm going to read the inside flap. When Will Besting approaches Fort Eden for the first time, he knows something isn't right. With more terrifying secrets at every turn, he discovers a hidden fear deep inside himself, a dark mystery 1,000 years in the making, and the unexpected girl of his dreams. But can he save everyone from the danger of Fort Eden before it's too late? And on the back here it says, "We are 7 strangers. No one can find us. 6 think the curse will work. Only I know the truth. This place will destroy us." And I've seen this book, I remember when it first came out, and I've sort of been wondering about it, so I finally decided to go ahead and get it. So, yay, fun times. And then the next book that I got is Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, and I think I actually bought this one this month, but let's not split hairs. And this actually comes out in December 2012, so it's an art copy. And I really like this cover, and I really, really wanted this book, so I decided just to go ahead and get it. In a land where magic has been forgotten, but peace has reigned for centuries, a deadly unrest is simmering. 3 kingdoms grapple for power, brutally transforming their subjects' lives in the process. Amidst betrayals, bargains, and battles, 4 young people find their fates forever intertwined. The only outcome that's certain is that kingdoms will fall. Who will emerge triumphant when all they know have collapsed? And it says that this is ideal for fans of George R. R. Martin and Kristina Cashore. And this is the series debut. So it seemed interesting to me. This wasn't the only synopsis, I believe, and I think I read some different somewhere else. But if I do find that, I will leave it below. But yes, I really can't wait to start reading it. It is so interesting. Next, I got White Cat by Holly Black, and it is the first in the Curse Workers series. I already have this book in paperback, but I really want it in hardcover, even though I have not yet read the first book. I know, I have problems. It's in this plastic because I think she wanted to protect it because it is a signed copy, which kind of made it me want it even more in a little way. So yeah, here goes the signature, and that is awesome because I loved Holly Black's Titty series. So that is awesome, and I can't wait to one day I'll finally get around to actually reading the first book now that I have 2 copies of it. Did I really need that? I'm not sure, but yes, I did. In my mind, I did. Also, I want to show you guys something I got from Walmart a little while ago, and it is the Hunger Games. It's not a poster, it's a folder, and it has like District 12 and everything up there. Look, it's all nice. I like it. It was 50 cents. I probably don't need a folder. I also got another one, and it says, "May the odds be ever in your favor," and I kind of like this one a little bit better. And they're only 50 cents, so yeah, it was only $1. Don't judge. I saw them and I wanted them. My cousin, she's just like, really? I'm just like, I like them. I'm gonna put them in that place that I keep all my other folders that I never use, but that are like Harry Potter and stuff like that. So that's a thing that I do once in a while. Okay, so these next books that I got, I remember for my last Amazon thing, I had ordered a lot of stuff, but not all of them came in yet. So, they finally did. And one of the first ones I'm going to show you is The Wizard Test by Hilary Bell. And this is something that I've been wanting forever, but I can never really remember the name of it. And I can't remember how I found it again. I was just looking through books, and I was like, oh, because I was kind of looking for it, and then I couldn't remember, and then I was so sad, and then it's been years. Okay, I've been looking for this book for years, because when I was a kid, I used to love this book, so I got it. And I'm gonna read the inside flap real quick. Honor used to seem so clear to David. Now it has faded like shades of gray, like a wizard's robe. David has passed the test he most desperately wanted to fail. He's been proven to have the powers of a wizard. He had promised never to become one of the deceitful, disloyal sorcerers who believe in nothing and alter people's true destinies. But now he has no choice. Thrown into an apprenticeship with a roguish wizard, Davern discovers that loyalty and trust are never simple, and wizards are more deceptive than he could ever imagine. The path that once was clear, his friendships, his future, his destiny is now shadowed with dangerous twists and turns. In the world he knows must change forever. So yeah, so I already started on it a little bit. I'm only on page 27. I've been on page 27 for a while, but that's only because I haven't picked it back up. And there's only like 200 pages, so I should try to get done with it soon, hopefully before the end of September. We will see if that works out. And the next book that I got was The Witch's Boy by Michael Gruber. And I remember when this first came out, and I so wanted to read it. And that was a while ago. Like, I was still in school then. And I've been wanting to read this. And then I saw it in Amazon's bargain bin for like $5. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get it now. And inside flap, a wondrous journey through the realms of magic. They call him Lump, ugly, misshapen, more goblin than human child. Abandoned as an infant and taken in by a witch, he is nursed by a bear, tutored by a dingeon. His only playmates are the creatures of the forest, whose language he learns to speak. But when Lump invariably stumbles into the human world, his innocence is no match for the depths of people's cruelty, which turns his heart to stone, and feels a vengeance that places him and his witch mother in deadly peril. Yet these disasters also send Lump on a journey of self-discovery to realms deep within the earth and far beyond mortal imagination. And this is something I always wanted to read, so I'm really happy to finally get my hands on it. Yay. And then I got Dreaming Awake by Gwen Hayes, and it is the sequel to the book Falling Under. And so I'm not going to read the backs because, yeah, it's a sequel. So, yeah, just finally excited to get it. And then I got, finally, Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, this book has been on my list of things to read for a while. I've been flip-flopping back on it, whether to get it now or later, but lately everybody seems to be reading it. And then Pebbles, I forgot the rest of her channel name, but I'm going to leave a link down to it below. She did a review on it, and I loved it, and I saw that she had loved it, and so that was kind of my tipping point. I was just like, she loves it, then I'm gonna like it. So I decided to go ahead and get it, and hopefully I do like it. I decided to get it in book form because at first I was just gonna get the Kindle one because it was a little bit cheaper, but I was just like, my friend probably wants to read this. This is something that she might want to read too, so I decided to go ahead and get it in book form, and I'm so happy. And I will stop babbling and read the back. Starting over sucks. When we moved to West Virginia right before my senior year, I pretty much resigned myself to thick accents, dodgy internet access, and a whole lot of boring, until I spotted my hot neighbor with his looming height and eerie green eyes. Things were looking up, and then he opened his mouth. Damien is infuriating, arrogant, stab-worthy. We do not get along at all. When a stranger attacks me and Damien literally freezes time with a wave of his hands, well, something unexpected happens. The hot alien living next door marks me. You heard me, alien. Turns out Damien and his sister have a galaxy of enemies waiting to steal their abilities, and Damien's touch has me lit up like the Vegas Strip. The only way I'm getting out of this alive is by sticking close to Damien until my alien mojo fades. If I don't kill him first, that is. So, hey, finally got it. So, and then the last book that I want to show you is actually from stuff that I ordered this month. Yeah, I ordered it before I went shopping at the antique store. But I only ordered 5 books, so I was really, really good, until I went to the antique store, until then. But 4 of them were pre-ordered, so I don't expect that until, like, October, in the first week of October, because a lot of them didn't come out until, like, a couple of days ago, and some of them still haven't come out yet. Yeah, no, because it's not. Let's see. Yeah, they haven't really came out yet, so. But, I'm reading the news. This one came in today, and I was so excited, and it is a Nevermore by Kelly Craig. See that? Oh, so excited to finally have this book. So I'm going to read the inside flap. Cheerleader Isabel Langley is horrified when she is paired with Varen Nethers for an English project, which is due. So unfair. On the day of the rival game, cold and aloof, sardonic, sharp-tongued, Varen makes it clear he'd rather not have anything to do with her either. But when Isabel discovers strange writings in his journal, she can't help but give this enigmatic boy with piercing eyes another look. Soon, Isabel finds herself making excuses to be with Varen, steadily pulled away from her friends and her possessive boyfriend. Isabel ventures deeper and deeper into the dream world Varen has created through the pages of a notebook, a realm where the terrifying stories of Edgar Allan Poe came to life. As her world begins to unravel around her, Isabel discovers that dreams, like words, hold more power than she has ever imagined, and that the most frightening realities are those of the mind. Now she must find a way to reach Varen before he is consumed by the shadows of his own nightmare. His life depends on it. So this has been on my wish list for a long time. And then I've seen everybody lately hauling the second one in Shadowed, I believe. And then I was still kind of, because I love Edgar Allan Poe, and I wasn't sure where they were going to go with this. But I forgot her name. I think it's Kristina from Books Are Beautiful. She's an Edgar Allan Poe fan too, and I was watching her review, and she really seems to love it. So I was just like, and she's like, yeah, you really should get it. So I decided to go ahead and get it. It's like my tipping point for it. And then, so I'm gonna leave a link down to her review and her channel below. And so yeah, that's all the books that I have gotten so far. Probably not all. I think I am missing a couple, but I'll just save it to my next haul anyway. So yeah, I'm being good with the no buying books things. If you call this good, I call it good. Don't judge. Don't judge. I'm gonna see you guys later. Hopefully I'll get a computer soon. It's a terrifying world out here. No computer. Then I better go before this book haul takes a sad turn. Sadder than what it already is. Bye, you guys.